And welcome to episode 4 of ECF Death Row. I am, of course, your host for this evening, Jared Extreme. And man, do we have a great show for you tonight. It's the go-home show for Money in the Bank. And we know there's going to be a lot of build-up for these matches, and we know more is going to be unfolded tonight. I certainly can't wait. I don't know about you, but I can't wait to tell you what our match card is tonight. Oh boy, am I excited. We have David Sandmen versus Diego Montoya in a hardcore championship match. Jeff Hardy will face the debuting Sal Jones, the brother of Stephen Jones. A tag team match, the Rebel Republic versus the Sins. That should be good. Matthew X is going one-on-one with Matt Vero in a Sledgehammer match. Fatal four-way between Jeff Garnett, Aleki, the Amazing AJ, and Caius. Man. A tag team match, ENC versus Phil Bradshaw and Jet Fusion. And our main event, Falls Count Anywhere, Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar. Oh, and here comes Chris Simmons, the man that will face Jeff Hardy this Sunday at Money in the Bank. And if he loses, his illustrious almost 20-year career is going to come to an end. We understand that that's a new entrance video by Chris Simmons there. I mean, he has to debut that right before he could retire, so that's kind of unfortunate. But Chris Simmons arguably is the greatest ECF superstar of all time. Debuting with us in 1993, he's been with the company longer than anyone in company history. And that's a big feat. And throughout thick and thin, he's been here for us. He's an ECF Triple Crown champion, something that only few people have ever accomplished in this company. That, of course, is winning the Undisputed Tag Team, Intercontinental, and Hardcore Championships. And good thing is, there are only 2 active roster members in ECF that have done that. That being Insanio and, of course, Chris Simmons. If Stephen Jones beats Jet Fusion this Sunday at Money in the Bank, he will become a Triple Crown champion. But it seems as though Chris Simmons is here to cut a promo. And I apologize if the ring looks a bit different. There's something going on right now with our mats. But yeah, let's see what Simmons has to say. How you guys doing? It's gonna be a rough week for me, guys. You know, this is episode 4 of Death Row, but it may also be my last as an active wrestler. Because you see, at Money in the Bank, I have Jeff Hardy in a match where if I lose, I must retire. Now, I've been with this business since 1993. Next year, that will be 20 years. 20 years. Now, throughout my luxurious career, I've basically been one of the top names for this company. And you've loved me every single week, and I thank you so much for it. I am one of the only Triple Crown champions in ECF, which means I won the Undisputed Championship. I've won the Intercontinental Championship a record 10 times. I'm a 3-time Hardcore champion. I've won the tag titles with multiple people, including my current partner, the greatest man on this roster right now besides me, the Texas Star, Stephen Jones. And, yeah, 1993, I came here. I came here with a look that's nothing normal. I mean, it wasn't anything like I am right now. I've changed over the years. I've grown my hair out. I've, gotten in an obsession with orange soda because of a show called Keenan and Kel. That was back in the 90s. I had my several moments, my big moments, like when I won that Undisputed Championship, like when I won it again several years down the road, when I ended the career of Mr. Laspiza. It will be really tough for me to retire. Now let me give you a little history lesson on Extreme Cough Federation, considering, you just started watching this program. Death Row opened in 1987. Extreme Cough Federation Wrestling opened in 1987 by Mr. Andrew J. Laspiza. And not only was he our chairman, owner, and CEO, but he was also an active wrestler until 1999, where guess who ended his career? Me. Jared Extreme, I see you over there at the announce booth. How you doing today, Jared? Since '98, you've been commentating over all of our ECF events. Through our good times, our bad times. You've been here for 14 years, and I thank you so much for calling the majority of my matches. The greatest ECF superstar of all time is a man that goes by the name of Jim Skywalker. He debuted in 1990. He won the Undisputed Championship 8 times, the IC Championship 6 times, the Tag Team titles once, with guess who? Me. The Hardcore Championship 8 times. He was the total package, Mr. Skywalker, and I hope that you appear on Death Row soon so we can honor you, because you are the greatest ever. And I thank you very much. Your career ended in 2006 by a son of a bitch that goes by the name of the Living Legend, Phil Bradshaw. I have no respect for you, Mr. Bradshaw, and you held that title for 6 years. 6 years. And when Jim Skywalker ended his career, he left. He had his goodbye promo, and we haven't seen him since. Me, on the other hand, I'm not like that. If my career ends at Money in the Bank, my 19-year, going on 20-year career, I'll probably break down. I don't want to leave you guys, and I promise you, I will never leave you. I just might not be wrestling for a while, or ever. But my main goal is to whip that charismatic Antichrist ass at Money in the Bank. And I'm going to make sure Jeff is the one that his career is over. I'm going to dismantle that piece of shit stable known as the Antichrist, you fucking retards. You see, you come in here, the Shadow, Jeff, Diego, come in here thinking you're tough shit, beating me down at the beginning, but you lose almost every match, Jeff. And Montoya, the only way you win is by knocking out your opponents and getting disqualifications. And the Shadow, I whipped your ass across this arena 2 weeks ago. You were nothing. You are complete shit. You are complete a shame of a world champion, because you did win that championship and you are a fucking failure. And Michelle McCool, I know why Montoya brought her in here. It's because Montoya can't win by himself, so he needs a valet to, disqualify the other opponents. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Cheating is for fucking failures, and that's what you are, Montoya. That's what you are, Shadow. And most importantly, that's what you are, Jeffrey Nero, fucker. How much cocaine have you snorted over the last couple of hours, Jeff? Money in the Bank. This Sunday is the most important match of my career because it may be my last, but I gotta make sure I win this. I gotta make myself proud. I gotta make Stephen Jones proud. I gotta make all of you fans right here in Buffalo, New York proud. But most importantly, I need to make Mr. Laspiza proud. I need to make Jared Extreme proud. I need to make Jim Skywalker proud. I need to make Little Sal Jones, Steven's brother, who's debuting later tonight against Jeff Hardy, proud. But I gotta make my insides proud. Because I know if I lose to Jeff, I'll never get over it. And to know that I've lost my career to someone I can't stand, it will kill me inside. But I do have a match tonight. I'm going up against the ECF Tag Team Champions, Ben Castello and Insanio, teaming with my Rebel Republic partner, Stephen Jones. So you're not going to see the enemy tonight, but thank you for listening to me real quick. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the show, and I hope you enjoy me whipping that Sin's ass tonight, and Jeff Hardy's ass at Money in the Bank. Nice words there by... I was about to say that was a good promo there by Chris Simmons, but here comes this freaking douchebag known as Diego Montoya. He got this match last week after his new manager Michelle McCool helped him score a DQ victory over David Sandmen. If David Sandmen lost that match, Montoya would get a hardcore title shot on this episode of Death Row. And because of McCool, he got that title shot. But I do not think he deserves it. And a little bit of a mixed reaction coming out here for David Sandmen. I don't know if it was because he accidentally tackled Michelle McCool last week, but I don't know. But he royally got screwed last week. And I think all of you can agree with me when I say that he got fucked over last week. David Sandmen did not deserve to lose that match last week. As a matter of fact, he shouldn't have. The Antichrist stole the victory last week. And if Diego Montoya wins the Money in the Bank match this Sunday, I would be sick. Sick to my freaking stomach. It will be even worse if Jeff wins against Simmons and then Montoya wins the Money in the Bank ladder match. It's like the Antichrist is taking over the product. But yeah, the mat's back to normal. We were having a bit of a problem. We put the wrong mat on the ring. We had them fix that real quick. And let's get this match started. Hardcore Championship, baby! Oof. This is the second title defense of this title on Death Row so far. The ref's going to quickly go over the rules, and we're going to have ourselves an amazing match. Well, hopefully. Let's go. And here we go with this Hardcore Championship match. Now, like I said, I think last week on Death Row, David Sandmen is the second longest reigning hardcore champion of all time. For a belt that changes hands a lot because of, things such as 24/7 rules, which aren't currently being applied right now, and, just violent hardcore matches. I mean, we used to have a new hardcore title match every week on Death Row. Well, it wasn't Death Row back then, it was just Extreme Confederation, because we didn't really have a flagship show. But yeah, we used to have hardcore matches every week for the championship, and we used to often see title changes. That hasn't been the case recently, as David Sandmen has basically changed the division for better, I think. He's held this championship for 11 months. 11 months and 28 days. I think, what was I going to say? In 2 days, he will break 1 year, and then he will be still the second longest reign of all time. And there's that vicious underhook powerbomb that put away Christian on Death Row 2 weeks ago. And they're locking up. But yeah, the longest reigning hardcore champion, I didn't get to finish this, is 1 year and 1 month. So if David Sandman can do that, he will become the longest reigning hardcore champion of all time. Wait a minute, I'm sorry, did I say 11 months and 28 days? I meant 12 months and 28 days. So basically, David Sandman is 2 weeks away. 2 days. 2 days away. So, if he doesn't lose to Montoya tonight, he's basically got that in the bag as the longest reigning hardcore champion in ECF history. But yeah, compare that to, you know, the ECF Undisputed Championship, where the longest reigning champion is 6 years. I'm sorry I really haven't been paying much attention in this match, but David Sandman's like stumbling in the ring right now. I think he's kind of pissed off about last week. I would too if I was him. But yeah. Oh, and there he goes with that vicious clothesline. And he's got crutches! And Montoya, Diego's got him back in the ring now. And a big elbow to the face. And you know, Diego Montoya, I'm pretty sure he's won this belt before. I believe this and the tag team titles are the only belts Montoya has held. I will be the first to say, he is an impressive in-ring competitor. I just don't care for the guy, and that was a pretty sick sidewalk slam there by David Sandman. And David Sandman, since his debut in 2010, has really been the face of the hardcore division. He's one of our most popular wrestlers in ECF. The fans can't get enough of him. Well, tonight, he tends to get mixed reactions sometimes, but tonight was one of them. The fans do love this guy, though, and they've supported him as their champion for over a year now, and that is a big feat. And Diego, I don't know what he was going for there, but he was setting for something up, I think. And another huge net breaker by David Sandman, and snap DDT right onto that steel chair, and that's gonna hurt. And Montoya escapes from the ring, and he's fist pumping. He's trying to be cocky, and it's not working. That stupid Jersey Shore fist pump, I just want to rip his frickin' arm off. And Montoya, he's got a steel chair, and so does David Sandman. And no! Oh! What a kick with that steel chair. And David Sandman just escapes from the ring. And he's got a kendo stick, ladies and gentlemen. And what is he doing? Get back in the ring, Diego. But yeah, I can't wait for Money in the Bank this Sunday. It's going to be great. And is that a mop? That's a mop, ladies and gentlemen. He kicks him in the balls. And here we go. An eye rake. And he's had enough. Wasted hangover. Is this going to be it, ladies and gentlemen? 1, 2, 3. And he retains the championship. And he's pretty much guaranteed to have the longest hardcore championship reign of all time. Congrats, David Sandman. Congrats on making history. I'm just glad Diego Montoya did not win that match, because first of all, he didn't deserve the match to begin with. So if he won that match, I would have been pissed. I'm just glad Michelle McCool wasn't out here, because Extreme Rules matches can't have managers in the ring. And we'll be right back. Backstage with the greatest man on earth, the amazing AJ. And AJ, how do you feel about your match this Sunday at Money in the Bank? Your fatal four-way match later tonight, and of course, your relationship with me. Well, Trish, I love you as always. And after tonight, I'm pretty sure we're going to have a great business dinner, if you know what I mean. But yeah, Money in the Bank this Sunday. The Amazing AJ is one of the 8 competitors, and he's sure to electrify this crowd. I mean, I think I'm going to win, and I'm going to make sure these fans get an amazing show and get to see me take home the Money in the Bank briefcase. As for the Fatal 4-Way match tonight, Aleki, I've never faced him in the ring. Jeff Garnett, I've faced a few times and he's great. Caius, same with you. I think I can win, and if I don't, I think I'll be pretty ashamed of myself. I mean, I need this momentum. I've been on a roll recently, and a loss just won't look good. But Trish, I'll see you later tonight. Well, thanks, hon. You too. And here comes the debuting Sal Jones. The Nightmare, ladies and gentlemen. And a nice crowd reaction by the rookie. The younger brother of Stephen Jones, as I've said before. This guy's been on the independent circuit for a while now. And, you know, Stephen Jones, he introduced Sal to Mr. Laspiza. I mean, he's always been close to Simmons and Jones. But, oh, nice reaction there. He's always been close to the Rebel Republic. But, you know, he was introduced to Mr. Laspiza a couple of years back. And just recently, around August, near the beginning, we signed Sal Jones. And, yeah, if you're wondering why we're back to this apron, the mat broke during the hardcore title match. So before we get that fixed, we're going to have to just use our classic ring design. But yeah, Sal was introduced to Mr. Laspiza. He was signed in August, and he's debuting now. And here comes Jeff Hardy. No, if there's anyone I hate more than Diego Montoya, it's this guy. And speaking of the devil, there's Diego Montoya. Jeff Hardy, 0-3 in ECF since the beginning. That doesn't look so good. He's made impacts, he's formed the Antichrist, he's attacked Chris Simmons multiple times, but he hasn't won a match. And I don't know if he'll be able to win against Sal Jones. He's got arguably the biggest match in his ECF career this Sunday, where he may be able to end Chris Simmons. I don't think he can pull it off, but if he can, I'll be sick. I'll literally throw up. I might have to leave the announce table because I'll be so sick. And here we go with what should be this great match as Jeff Irish whips Sal Jones into the corner. And a nice stratisfaction there by Jeff. Using gay moves, I see. And, oh! Sal Jones counters with that reverse DDT. Move there by the newcomer. And a hip toss now. Sal Jones is really dominating so far. And there's Diego Montoya and Jeff with that inverted atomic drop. And a nice suplex. And Jeff Hardy, like I said, he's looking for a win. I hope he doesn't win here, but he's looking for a win. You know, ever since the beginning, he's been a different person. He turned on Chris Simmons. Their match at the beginning, for those of you who don't know, was built around mutual respect for each other. But Jeff turned on him, formed the Antichrist, and it leads to this. He's just hell-bent on ending Chris Simmons' career. Now, I've learned from Mr. Laspiza that he will be on the show tonight, Mr. Laspiza, and he will announce that there will be a special stipulation added to the Hardy-Simmons match at Money in the Bank. I've learned, though, that I can tell you that if the Antichrist interfere at all during that match, Jeff Hardy will lose and Simmons will keep his career. And look at that! Jeff should have been disqualified there. There was blatant help there by Diego Montoya. I mean, he just knocked him out of the ring. You know, if this was, you know, I don't know, say, someone, like a face wrestler against the Antichrist, if their manager did that, they would get DQ'd. But nope. And Sal Jones, he's just attacking Diego Montoya, laying him out with that move. I forgot what it's called, sadly. But he lays him out. And I like Jones' gear. I mean, it's nice and vibrant, bright colors. mix of, I think, dark purple and light purple. Oh! Sorry guys, my jaw just kind of like cracked. I've been dealing with some like ear pain recently. My ears keep like popping. Oh, and yeah, we got ejected, but they keep popping. And I kept doing this thing with my jaw to stop getting them popped. And like, I don't know. And Jeff, what is he doing? Must have hurt. It really did. Oh, DDT counter there by Sal Jones. Sorry you need to know that. I just wanted you to know in case you heard like a loud crack. That was my jaw. And Sal Jones is working on Jeff Hardy now. He's using this no manager to his advantage now. And he's locking him in that camel clutch, ladies and gentlemen. And he releases him quite quickly. I think he could have maybe gotten that submission. And here he goes again with a camel clutch. And this time he's got it locked in. And Jeff breaks the submission hold. I don't know why he didn't do that the first time. But yeah, in case you're wondering, this is the arena we used from 1987 to 2011. And yeah, we have to use this right now because, like I said, in the hardcore title match, the Wasted Hangover by David Sandmen actually broke a spring in the ring. So we got to use this for, I think, the next match or two. And then I think the guys will be on it. But yeah, go subscribe to FTC Caw. That's, you know, 420 Goonies Caw show. It's on his main channel. It's highly entertaining. Also, you know, subscribe to CWS, COH, you know, all those good shows. AWF, subscribe to all of them. Especially CWS and FTC and COH. In that order. I mean, COH is good, but like the one problem I have with COH is that their shows are like 4 hours long. Especially Ultimate Glory 2. It was a good show. I'm glad Bully Nate won the world title. But the show is like 5 hours long. And I couldn't watch it in one sitting. Like with Warzone. Oh! Swanton bomb there by Jeff. And is that going to be it? And you know, I should stop talking about, you know, other cause shows and focus on this match right here. As the charismatic Antichrist. I don't know why he didn't go for the pin there. Because Sal Jones can easily come back. And he can easily get the win. Oh, and he misses on that springboard attack. But yeah, Warzone I can watch in one sitting. I can't watch, you know, one of those COH CPVs in one sitting. That has to take me like 2 or 3. And Jeff Hardy, what's he going for here? Ooh! What looked like an inverted fireman's carry slam. And now Jeff. And, oh, what a hip toss. And he's got that trapezius hold locked in. And Jeff, alley-oop! And that should be it. Oh, no, he's signaling for something. What is he going for? Kicks him in the gut. Twist of fate! And that's the first time we've seen that move executed in ECF, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3, and Jeff gets the win. His first win in ECF since the beginning, and I'm not happy. Why? Why? Oh, he won't even let yeah, he bet. He won't even let the referee raise his hand in victory. What kind of sick son of a bitch is this guy? I can't stand Jeff. I can't stand him. If he beats Chris Simmons, I might leave the announce table and we might have to go the entire show without the rest of, you know, announcing. And that would kind of suck for a big CPV like Money in the Bank. And he's leaving the ring. And wait a minute. Sean Kingsley? Oh, and he's attacking Jeff! Yes! 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 Wait a minute! Oh my god! Sal Jones and Sean Kingsley are together. They've teamed up and they attack Jeff. Welcome back to Death Row, and that's Barry Bones backstage, and looks like he found something. I don't know what's in that briefcase. I think it might be some money or something, but he runs off. I'm here with the Rebel Republic, Chris Simmons and Steven Jones, and men, what are your thoughts on tonight's match against the Sins? Well, you know, as you heard from my promo earlier tonight, I'm all or nothing against Jeff at Money in the Bank. But my main priority right now is the Sins. You see, they've been running their mouth week after week claiming that they're the best tag team in the world, but when in reality, you're looking at the best tag team in the world. Now, we're going to beat you and we're going to embarrass you so you lose to Thunder and Viral at Money in the Bank. And Steven Jones is going to win his match. Well, thanks, Chris. But, yeah. I'm going to beat Jet Fusion this Sunday at Money in the Bank. Just like Chris is going to beat Jeff Hardy at Money in the Bank. But yeah, we need to beat the tag team champions tonight so the Rebel Republic can get a big win before what could be Chris Simmons' final match. That's all I can really say, Justin. Alright, I'll see you later. Shit. Well, there you have it, folks. It looks like they're really pumped for this match tonight, and it should happen now. And here comes Simmons! Just like Justin Roberts said, it looks like this match is going to happen right now. And here we go! It's time for what could be Chris Simmons' final match on ECF Death Row. And the stakes are high because this match isn't just a cakewalk. This match is against the ECF Tag Team Champions of the world, Insanio and Ben the Test Castello, baby! And while I may not care for them too much, like I do for these two men, they're still phenomenal athletes, so it will not be an easy task. It is really sad that this could be the last time we see Simmons in his wrestling gear on ECF Death Row. But I'm hoping that it won't be. I'm hoping that Simmons does beat Jeff Hardy at Money in the Bank. And I'm hoping that that win may do something like, I don't know, break the Antichrist. That's what I'm hoping for. I can't stand the Antichrist. And of course, this man, he's a legend. The soda sipping legend, as I called him a while ago. It's a really bad nickname, but that's all I can think of, because as he said earlier tonight, in the late 90s, he was obsessed with orange soda because of Keenan and Kel. I don't blame him, that was a great show. And now here comes the Texas Star, the other half of the Rebel Republic, and the #1 contender for the ECF Intercontinental Championship, Steven Jones. And man, this guy does look kind of young, despite the grayish hair. But he did debut here 12 years ago, back in 2000. Can you believe it's been 12 years since 2000? Yeah, I don't know, that doomsday thing, it's rearing towards us. It's the 20th of December right now. And, yeah, 12/21/12, it's not going to happen, but it's a bit intimidating. And Steven Jones, just like Simmons, is undoubtedly a great wrestler. And now here comes Insanio, one half of the tag team champions. And I have to say, I thought the Sins were going to lose to Thunder and Viral on episode 2 of Death Row, but they really clicked as a tag team, these two. They've been teaming non-stop for, I'd say, 6-7 months, and they've impressed me. I mean, I've been close to Insanio's family for most of his career, but, he's never been, the biggest fan favorite at all. But he's impressed me as a wrestler recently. I'm shocked he's kept these tag titles long enough, and we'll have to see if he can beat Thunder and Viral along with Ben Castello at Money in the Bank. Oh, new entrance music here by Ben Castello. Oh, this fits his new moniker, I guess. Ben the Test Castello. Oh, man. This guy is a freaking beast. And I actually kind of want him to break away from the sins. Move on to singles competition. I think he could dominate almost everything. But yeah, that's just my opinion. And now let's get with this great tag team match. And Chris Simmons there with a big DDT to the skull of Insanio. And now an Irish whip. And a modified atomic drop. And Chris Simmons quickly makes a tag to Stephen Jones. And a big bulldog by the Texas Star. And like I said, Jones was hand-picked by ECF chairman Mr. Laspiza last week to face Jet Fusion at Money in the Bank. That's saying something when the chairman of this company hand-picks you to be the #1 contender to one of your major championships. And here comes Chris Simmons again. Nice teamwork so far by the Rebel Republic. Like, this team between the two formed in the mid to late 2000s. I'm surprised they've stayed together so long. They've won the tag titles a few times. They've each held the Undisputed Championship while in this reign. So I don't really remember the exact year they formed. But it must have been before 2006. Because Phil Bradshaw, won that belt in 2006 after he beat Jim Skywalker in what was sadly his last reign as Undisputed Champion. And I like how Chris Simmons brought up Jim Skywalker earlier tonight. He is, as what Simmons said, the greatest of all time in ECF. I don't agree. I do think Chris Simmons is the greatest ECF wrestler of all time. I mean, sure, Jim Skywalker did win, 8 Undisputed Championships, and 8 hardcore titles, but Chris Simmons, 10 Intercontinental Championships, 6 tag titles, 2 Undisputed Championships. He's been around longer than anyone. It's really hard to decide between the two. But Chris Simmons is trying to go for that flying shoulder tackle, but I think he should just stop. Because if he keeps successfully missing that, it's going to lead to possibly some wearing out, maybe a possible injury. And Chris Simmons doesn't want that when arguably the biggest match of his career is only 6 days away. Insanio with that big headbutt to the back of his head. And he's beating down on him in the corner. The Sins were undefeated up until last week on Death Row, where they lost in that big 6-man tag match where they teamed with Jet Fusion against The Undertaker and Thunder and Viral. Now, I don't know. Insanio was the one pinned during that match, though. I was going to say maybe it wasn't the Sins' fault, but Insanio was pinned, so that's not good. And Chris Simmons, pile driver, baby! And his head just slams into the mat. That's gotta hurt Insanio badly. And a big backdrop by Insanio. And I'm surprised he got up real quick from that. And now here comes Castello. The Beast is in this match now. And I don't know what he's doing. He's just standing there. And he's Irish whipped into the ring. Oh, and a big kick to Simmons. Just got him in a nice headlock. And a big headbutt there. And now he's just beating on him with fists. And Castello. They're locking up. And Ben Castello! And he reverses it there. And another backdrop, and Chris Simmons is taking a lot of bumps on his back. That's not good. And he gets back up. He's still fighting. Like I said, 43 years old. In better shape than most of the roster on here. He can still go. And Ben Castello is now working on his leg. I guess they're trying to make it so he can't make it to Money in the Bank, and he will have to forfeit the match and retire. Castello now. Oh! Simmons reversed it. And a big float over DDT there by Chris Simmons. Simmons, he's made it far. I mean, his finisher is nothing special. It's just a simple DDT. I mean, it's a very effective one, but it's just a DDT. And he's gone a lot with that title with his, you know, he's got a variety of moves in his arsenal. And Stephen Jones is the perfect mixture of technical wrestling, brawling, and high flying. And a big European uppercut now. Stephen Jones. No, last week was the first time you guys got to see him in the ring. I mean... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, what a Batista bomb by Stephen Jones. And is he gonna hit? He hits the code blue, ladies and gentlemen. That is one of Jones' finishers. And is that gonna be it? 1, 2. Oh, and Castello kicks out at 2. I'm surprised Insanio didn't save the match there for Castello. Now Stephen Jones with a big bulldog. And oh, Castello's got him in the corner now, and Stephen Jones easily gets out. And we thank you for tuning in to ECF Death Row each and every week. For those of you who do, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys are the best. And Simmons there with another float over DDT as he re-enters the match. And now he's got him in what looks to be a triangle choke. You know, the triangle choke, I remember Aleki won with that 2 weeks ago. I mean, he just destroyed Montoya in that match. And we're going to see Aleki back in action later tonight. And a big jackknife by Ben Castello. Oh, that was more of a falling power bomb. Maybe no, actually, I think that was a jackknife. And Simmons with another DDT. He's clenching his ribs. It's not a good thing. As Castello's back on him. They're both hurt, but they're both fighting each other. And he's got him with an abdominal stretch. And is this going to be it? No! Insanio saves the match for Ben Castello. And now Castello's got Simmons in a submission hold, and Simmons quickly escapes. Chris Simmons, DDT again. He's got to make the tag to oh no! Oh, here comes a comeback. Here comes a comeback. Uh-oh. Whoa, what a reverse STO there by Ben Castello. And he's going to get the tag to... Or not. Or not. Yeah, it's very annoying because the ECF arena is right near an airport. So, you always hear the planes going and, like, it's going to be hell on December 21st because, like, every time I hear a plane, I'm like, oh my god, the world is ending. But, yeah, I'm not one to believe in that stuff. And Jones now with that pin. No! And he can't get the win there. As Stephen Jones is just going after Ben Castello. Oh, and he tried to hit the Warrior's way, but he misses. And he's going for another pin attempt. 1, 2, oh, Insanio breaks up again. And Chris Simmons has got Insanio right now, so Stephen Jones can work on Castello. Full Nelson! Full Nelson! And Ben Castello tapped, ladies and gentlemen. The Rebel Republic win. Yes! Thank you, Stephen Jones. Yes! Woo! So it's good to know that Chris Simmons' possible final match on Death Row is a victory. And what better way to celebrate than with his best friend, Stephen Jones. And Castello's kind of pissed that he submitted that full Nelson. Stephen Jones is kind of like Chris Masters. Jeff, I just want to say that I had lots of fun accompanying you to the ring last week, and I hope we can do it again. And yeah, I really enjoyed the business dinner we had, if you know what I mean. Well, I totally know what you mean, Kelly. That was great, wasn't it? Well, I'll see you later. I gotta prepare for this big match. so you and me can, like, do stuff later. Well, I'll be waiting, Jeffy Poo. Jeffy Poo? What the hell is going on? Welcome back to Death Row, and I'm really happy with the card tonight. I mean, I'm pissed Hardy won, but besides that, it's been a great show. And I'm wondering what Jeff and Kelly meant by business dinner. Probably the same thing AJ and Trish meant by business dinner. Blowjobs everywhere. And yeah, the Fatal 4 match is coming up, and wait a minute, Insanio? I guess he's joining us, guys. Great to have you here, Insanio. Whatever. And now here comes Aleki. And Insanio, what are you? Are you joining us for the night? What, did you expect I'd just come out here and not join you? Of course I'm out here for the rest of the night. Why wouldn't I? Okay then, what are your thoughts on this big guy known as Aleki? Well, you know, Aleki's really impressed me over the last couple of weeks. And to know that he could win that Money in the Bank ladder match really does scare me. I mean, it just scary, insanely something. I'm a guy that enjoys pain. I like to set people on fire. But this guy's just creepy. Well, I'll have to agree with you there, Insanio. Now, I mean, I've seen scarier guys, but this is by far one of the scariest guys in ECF history. The Samoan Wrecking Ball, Aleki. And now here comes Caius. This guy, like me, he's disturbed, he's insane, but I don't shut up, he does. Well, that's the truest thing I ever heard. I come out here, Jared. I come out here to have a good time, crack a few jokes, and what do? You insult me within a minute. You want me to leave? No, I don't want you to leave at all. I think this will be pretty interesting. Jared Extreme and Insanio, what do you think? We can put that on, like, posters or something? I don't think so. I can say the exact same thing about you, buddy. Yeah, Caius, he's getting a more favorable reaction than he did last week. He was booed out of the building last week, but this week he seems to be getting his cheers back. Yeah, as you noted, the ring is fixed. That's one thing during that commercial break. We got the ring fixed. I mean, if it wasn't for David Sandmen, freaking DDT, we wouldn't have to deal with that back. Caius, though, I don't think he's got a chance in this match. Well, it's your favorite and my least favorite, my son of a bitch of a brother, the amazing AJ, and I'm glad he's getting booed. You're glad? This guy needs respect. He gets booed every week by these freaking fans, and he's our top guy. No, Jared, I'm your top guy. This guy's the run of the mill. For those of you who don't know, this son of a bitch is my brother. My brother I can't stand, and I want to end his career. And I don't care if he can hear me from here or not. Fuck you, AJ. Fuck you. You were always my mom's favorite. Well, you guys did team for a while. Don't remind me of those horrible years. Well, I'm hoping AJ or Jeff Garnett wins here, and I know you're rooting for Aleki or Caius. You read my mind, Jared. Read my mind. Oh, here comes the never-ending story. The ECF Light Heavyweight Champion, Jeff Garnett. And, you know, he's the light heavyweight champion, but I mean, he's got a custom graphic. That's not fair. I mean, he hasn't even defended that belt yet. I understand that Jeff Garnett will be defending that belt on episode 5 of Death Row. And, yeah. So in your face. You just live to better me, don't you, Jared? Pretty much. And that's what I do when I have a color commentator. I like to make myself look better. And I know you do that too. I rarely commentate. But, yeah. Jeff Garnett, I'll be the first to admit, he impresses me. But this never-ending story bull crap and having that bimbo as his manager, it doesn't make sense. You wouldn't plow Kelly? Did I say it? Wouldn't I totally plow Kelly? But having her as her manager, I mean, she's stupid. Well, I might have to agree with that there. And here we go with this match. And yes, Jared, I am staying with you for the rest of this show. Well, it looks like I have a partner tonight, Insanio. And yeah, I know you said you're going for Aleki or Caius. I'm going for Garnett or AJ. But I have to say, though, with the role Jeff Garnett and Amazing AJ have been on, I don't know who's better. Well, if you look at the records, Jeff Garnett is 2-1, and AJ is 2-2. So I'd say Jeff Garnett's been a bit more impressive. And again, I think anyone's more impressive than the Amazing AJ. You're way too harsh on your brother. You totally are way too harsh on your brother. Well, what can I say? Well, besides my hatred for AJ, there's something I like better than a great match. So this match will surely not disappoint. And it looks like right now it's Garnett and Caius. They're going at it, and Aleki and AJ are going at it. And Caius is beating down Garnett right now, as Aleki is beating down the Amazing AJ. Kick his ass, Aleki. Kick his ass. And Garnett missed wildly on that missile drop kick. Now Garnett's going after the Amazing AJ. A little face-on-face action. And Garnett going for a pin here with that bridging cradle suplex. And he barely gets a 2 count. You know, Jeff Garnett, he can pull off all those moves he wants to. But until he wins a big title, like, I don't know, the Undisputed Championship, or hell, I don't know, becomes the World Tag Team Champions of the world, then maybe he'll mean something to me. But he doesn't. He doesn't mean shit. Speaking of the World Tag Team Champions of the world, you have your big match against Dan Thunder and Matt Viral at Money in the Bank. You mean those pathetic bottom feeder we pretend to be Japanese, but we're not tag team champions? Or, well, they think they're going to be champions, but they're not champions. They never will be champions because they're never going to defeat us. You see, me and Ben Castello, we're a unit. We're brothers till the end. We don't lose matches. You've lost 2 weeks in a row. That was rigged. I mean, none of us were pinned. That's the biggest lie ever, Insanio. You both got pinned over the span of 2 weeks. If anything, Dan Thunder and Matt Viral are on a much better roll than the Sins right now. You take that back, you son of a bitch. Why would I take it back? Because, I don't know, I'd figure that. You're wrong. You're wrong. Oh, and a big winds of change there by Aleki. And Garnett gets right up. He no-selled that move for sure. And Garnett's got in an abdominal stretch, and the Amazing AJ breaks that up. And like I said, it's been basically 2 matches going on simultaneously at the same time right now. Oh, and Garnett broke up that pin. And Insanio, he's observing this match right now. I'm really upset that you called Dan Thunder and Matt Viral the better team than the Sins. I only speak the truth. Well, the truth is wrong. The truth is wrong. The truth set me free, bitch. Well, you must have the wrong truth. And AJ and Garnett are going at it right now. Oh, and he missed. And Jeff Garnett, he's got AJ in another pin attempt, and he canceled it. And now Garnett's being thrown into the Irish whip by the Amazing AJ. Michael Cole, can you say that again? Fine then. By God, he's being thrown into the corner with that Irish whip. Much better. And Garnett now, he's going to the top rope. Oh, and Chris Benoit hits that. Oh, that's just sad. Garnett blast to Aleki. And is this gonna be it? Is this gonna be it? 1, 2, 3. And Chris Benoit / Bryan Danielson gets the victory. You know, that's just... ugh. Anyways, what a big upset here by Jeff Garnett. That's sure to be great momentum going into the Money in the Bank ladder match this Sunday. And boy, oh boy, I am very excited for that match. I think everyone is. We'll be right back after this commercial break. You always show that commercial for that Jobber Fed. Jobber Fed? That's COH, baby! And it looks like there's a limo pulling up. And, oh, it's Phil Bradshaw. The living legend. Formidable opponent. I can't stand him, though. And there's Eve, and what's that around her waist? There's Jet Fusion, the Intercontinental Champion. And Maurice. Oh, boy. Oh shit! No, they're back! Well, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Jared Extreme's weekly Antichrist's rant. Why are they out here? Why are they out here? Please don't tell me they're cutting a promo. Please. God, no. No, I cannot take these bastards anymore. And while you hate the Antichrist, I gotta respect them. I mean, I've never been a Chris Simmons guy in my entire life. I know you've sucked his dick a few times in the back. Hey! But that's nothing. But the Antichrists, they're the it factor. They are what it means to be a heel professional wrestling, and they've been dominant recently. Not as dominant as the Sins, but they've been dominant, and I can't wait to hear what they're going to be saying. I can't. Shut up, stop booing, and listen to the Antichrists. Now this Sunday at Money in the Bank, I have Chris Simmons, and I promise you all, even though my promise means nothing to you, but I do promise you this one thing. I will beat Chris Simmons at Money in the Bank. And that is a fact. Now, I don't care what you think. I don't care if you're booing me right now. I don't care if you're cheering me. I don't care if you like the good guys, the bad guys. All I'm going to tell you is that Chris Simmons is done. And my victory over Sal Jones proves what I can do to him. Now, I see a lot of you have been telling me over the past couple of weeks that I can't win matches anymore. That's the furthest thing from true. You see, I'm just on a little losing streak, that's all. The Shadow, I'm a former world champion, and Simmons, I heard what you said about me. I'm not a failure. The only failure is you. You are the only failure in ECF. Because you, even though you hype yourself up as the greatest of all time, all you are is a long-haired bitch that got a title shot and a good push handed to him because you had an entertaining greaser gimmick in the early 90s. Yeah, that's right. You had a greaser gimmick before you adopted this redneck shit that you have going right now. Now, my man Jeff, we're the Antichrist. We're the Antichrist till death. Jeff Hardy's gonna beat you at Money in the Bank, and I'm gonna laugh when he does. Guess who? Now you see, Michelle and I, we've been making out in the back a lot. You see, I don't say business dinner like these faggots. I simply say, we're doing it. We're fucking each other right now. But besides that, Sandman, I'm not done with you. That hardcore title's mine, and I will be Mr. Money in the Bank this Sunday, and I will be the future ECF Undisputed Champion. That sounds good, doesn't it? Brazilian style. Hoo hoo hoo. My boys aren't gonna lose a damn match when I'm their manager. Come on, boys, let's go. I don't know about you, but I can't stand the Antichrist. Like I said, I enjoy the Antichrist. I don't know what's wrong with you. Well, I can think of several reasons why I don't like the Antichrist, but I'm not going to talk about that right now, because we got something even better coming up. Money in the Bank, ladies and gentlemen. And we'd like to thank Little Scrappy for his song, Money in the Bank, for being the official theme song for the pay-per-view. Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be a great show. And here comes Matthew X. And this is going to be the first Sledgehammer match in ECF history. What even is a Sledgehammer match? Well, what I've heard is that it's basically an Extreme Rules match, but the only weapons under the ring are sledgehammers. Still using the DX entrance? If you're trying to separate yourself from the group, you get a new entrance. Now I'm wondering the same thing. But yeah, there's no doubt that Matthew X has made a statement over the last couple of weeks that he does not want to be a part of DX or anything related to Triple H. Whether it was slamming Shawn Michaels through the car window, whether it was beating Triple H in that First Blood match last week. But yeah, Triple H attacked him with a baseball bat backstage, and now the two are going to be fighting each other at Money in the Bank in a grudge match to end it all. I can't wait for that one. That one's going to be good. I'm going to make sure I watch that in the locker room while preparing for my tag team championship match. And now, here comes this chap changing fucker. Matt Badass. Oh, come on. Matt Beal's not terrible. This guy is my opponent at Money in the Bank. I can't stand him. How they turn on the dip and attack with the Japanese. They're not even doing the right portrayal of the Chinese worn by Matt Beal right now. It's something the Chinese would wear in ancient ceremonies. It's not Japanese. Well, this has been a lot. I did graduate top of my class. It's China. Well, anyways, let's see how this Sledgehammer match goes. I have a feeling it's going to be good and violent. And here we go with this match at the top of the hour. And Insanio, who do you want to win this match? Matthew X, obviously. Why would I want to cheer for Matthew? But you do have a point here. Have you approved of his actions over the last couple of weeks? Well, I wouldn't say I've approved of them. even I don't slam people through car windshields. What I do, though, is make people suffer and enjoy. So you're a masochist? No, Jared. If you're a masochist, you like to hurt yourself. No, I don't like doing that. I just like hurting other people. So you're just a sick fucker, pretty much. And Matthew X has got the sledgehammer, and he's working on it, and this is obviously a direct shot to Triple H. As you know, the sledgehammer is Triple H's signature weapon. Matthew X got a crutch from the audience. It's not really a sledgehammer, but no. Matthew X, he's got a drink! He's got a drink! And what is he gonna do with this? Ha ha ha! Oh, that was great. Do it again, Matthew X. Beat him with that cup. Beat him with the cup. And Matt versus Matt here. That wasn't funny at all. And Matt Viral with a kick to the gut, and now Matthew X is back in it. And a big move there by Matthew X. And I think he's going to get that sledgehammer again. And I was right. Oh, and he hits him again with that sledgehammer. And you can just hear the impact. Oh, I sure did. Oh, and again. He keeps hitting him with that sledgehammer. That's gotta hurt. Oh, not again with that move. And now in the corner. Oh, what a slap! And kneeing him in the corner there. And Matt Viral is back again. Come on. Stay down, fat tub of lard. That's disrespectful. Oh, what a backbreaker! No, don't taunt me like that. We're not the Culture Clash! Culture Clash by Matt Viral. And that's gonna be it. And oh, Matthew X escapes. And a big shot with that sledgehammer. You're sounding like Michael Jackson right now, Insanio. What? What did you just call me a rapist? I don't think so. I called you Michael Jackson. Good point. It's the same thing. You are disrespectful. Okay, Stephen A. Smith. And now Matthew X continues to unload on Matt Viral with that sledgehammer. And he picks up again, and oh, another shot! And Insanio's just sitting back here and he's like enjoying it. I think he might be enjoying it sexually. No, not sexually. But I'm enjoying it alright. And Matthew X. Oh, the pedigree! And another shot to Triple H. And here he goes. He's gonna end it right here. And is he gonna hit it? Oh, the air raid siren. And he's going for another finishing move here. No, not again. No, not the Culture Clash. Oh, and that's it. There is no, oh, and he escapes. That sly son of a bitch. And Matthew X, he's got that sledgehammer again. And is it just me, or is Matt Viral filled with finishing moves tonight? It sure seems like it, doesn't it? And Matt Viral's got the sledgehammer now. And you know that trash can, I don't know, it's not supposed to be under the ring. I think didn't you say it was all sledgehammers? Well, apparently that one thing. Oh, and he just, ow, an uppercut with that sledgehammer. And now, not the pedigree again. This is uncalled for. Hit it. And now, wait a minute. He's going to the top rope. Oh, what a 450 splash by Matthew X. And he's pitting him with the foot on the ropes. 1, 2, 3. Matthew X does the thing I wanted to do. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, another victory by Matthew X. He's sure full of them over these last couple of weeks. Oh, he's a good competitor. He beat Triple H, though. That's the question. Oh, yeah. Now I know something on everyone's mind is, when is Matthew X gonna speak? Well, I'm talking right now, aren't I? Triple H. For about 2 years now, all I wanted to do was be a member of D-Generation X. And for a while, you let me be an honorary member. I was living my dream, and then all of a sudden you get sick of it, and you lay me out and attack me. I've had enough of that. And over these last 3 weeks, I've made a character change that I do not regret at all. I'm a completely different person. As a matter of fact, I like it even more. I am someone big now. People are talking about me. No one was talking about me when I was your little suck-up, kiss-ass mascot. Now, people are. I beat your ass so bad in that first blood match that I thought you wouldn't be able to breathe. Your friend Shawn Michaels, I took him out of commission. He's gone. He's not coming back. And look what I just did to good old Matt B-Roll over there, laying down in a pool of his own blood after I beat him with your Sledgehammer, Triple H. Come Money in the Bank, it's gonna be no disqualifications, no countouts, just you, me, Extreme Rules. And I promise you, I vow that I will be the one whose hand will be raised in victory this Sunday. Because Triple H, you're a has-been. I'm an up-and-comer. And when I'm done with you, I'll push you aside because you're not worth anything. You're not worth a dime, Triple H. Meanwhile, I'm going places. And that's all I need to say. Here comes Brock Lesnar. Oh boy. Why are you so excited for Mr. Lesnar here in Insanio? Well, isn't it kind of obvious? He is the beast. He's the freak. He's the anomaly. He is Brock Lesnar. And you know, with Jack Venom coming to the ring, you know that he's got something to say. What is he gonna say? I don't know. He's got a big Falls Count Anywhere match later tonight. So I don't know why he's out here when he should be preparing. I actually agree. My name is Jack Venom, and I am the manager of Brock Lesnar and Aleki. Now this Sunday, to Money in the Bank, there are 2 big matches. The first being the Money in the Bank ladder match, which my client will win. And then Brock Lesnar will fight Goldberg, and we took you out of commission, and you're not coming back, Goldberg. At Money in the Bank, we will end your career. And that's not an opinion, that's a fact. You come here, try to take over what we made, and you try to make this your own, Bill. Well, it's not gonna happen, because Brock Lesnar is gonna break your arm, he's gonna break your dignity, and he's gonna shatter that pathetic career. I've spoken. Oh boy. You know come Money in the Bank, it's gonna lead to something bad. I don't know what it is, but it's gonna be bad. I'm here with the hardcore champion David Sandmen, and David, this Sunday you have off. You have no match at Money in the Bank, but how do you feel about being the longest reigning hardcore champion in ECF history? Well, you know what, Justin? It feels great. Not only have I held this hardcore championship for 14 months, 14 months, but these fans have been here all the way with me. I couldn't ask for a better fan base than Extreme Co-op Federation. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm going to celebrate, and I'm going to have a big party come episode 5 of Death Row. Hell, it might even be at Money in the Bank. Hell, it might not even happen. I might have to have it after the show because it might get a little too hardcore, if you know what I mean. I am the hardcore champion. But anyways, it's great. We'll see you later, Justin. Bye, man. Well, thank you for your time. Those were some powerful words by Jack Venom. It's always great to hear from David Sandman. I'll agree. I enjoy David Sandman as a competitor. Brock Lesnar, I don't know if the way they've been handling this whole thing, I don't know if I would. But what are you gonna do? It's car wrestling. I couldn't agree more. And we have another great match coming right now. It is the tag team match, Edge and Christian versus Phil Bradshaw and Jet Fusion. No. Here comes the living legend, Phil Bradshaw. You know, if there's one person I can't stand in this company, besides my brother, it's this guy. I mean, he walks around wearing that Ric Flair robe, strutting to the ring, driving designer luxury cars to the ring. I mean, it's obvious he's got so much money, but does he really need to flaunt it? Like, we get it, you have money, back it up in the ring. Well, I'm no fan of Phil either, but you know, he is the longest reigning undisputed champion in history. That's facts on paper. Just because you have a long title reign doesn't mean I have to respect you. And that's true. He talks about respect all the time, but I think he should give other people respect first. Coming from you, I'm actually shocked. Oh, and the fans don't like this guy. They don't like him at all. Here comes the Intercontinental Champion, Jet Fusion. Why does it say he's a member of the Antichrists? I don't know. Maybe to piss you off? I would not be surprised. Coming to the ring with this rap song, you know, the expensive pyro. He is a superstar athlete, and I don't think there's any doubt in his mind that I think he knows he's gonna win at Money in the Bank this Sunday against Steven Jones. Well, the facts prove it. Jet Fusion has had a better record than Steven Jones. He's a bigger star than Steven Jones. He's a former world champion. I'll admit, I'm not having the greatest streak right now. He's the Intercontinental Champion, I'm the Tag Team Champion. But this guy, he had a match of the year. I find it weird that you talk about facts from this guy, but you say facts mean nothing to Phil Bradshaw. I guess it's people favoritism. I mean, you favor certain people. Of course I favor certain people. You're just treated completely different. Shut up. You're not understanding what you're saying. No, I'm understanding what you're saying. You're not making any sense. Shut up. I think they're talking. In every beat, I come out here and I tell you why I deserve respect. And it's pretty simple. You see, there's no man that is as good as the living legend. You want to say there's better people, you want to say that Chris Simmons is better than me, you want to say that the Undertaker is better than me. Well, guess what? You're all wrong. Wrong. wrong, wrong, wrong. There is no one better than me, and at Money in the Bank, I'm gonna prove it. I know Taker's had a bit of advantage over me these past couple of weeks, but you know what? Tonight, I'm gonna shut all you non-believers up and prove that a living legend is the greatest man that ever frickin' lived. And then, maybe you'll show me some respect, but knowing this scumhole in Buffalo, New York, there is no chance in hell any respect is gonna be shown to me, the man that truly deserves it. But you know what? You'd rather cheer for the Undertaker, the dead man. Screw the Undertaker. I am the best, and I've always been the best. And I come out here with a man I respect in Jet Fusion. You know, we've never really seen eye to eye. But there's something about him that I respect more than any of you scumbags. And me and my girl, and his girl, and him, we're gonna prove why we are the best in this roster right now by beating Edge and Christian tonight. And then we'll shut all you people up, non-believers. The living legend. He's gonna beat the Undertaker at Money in the Bank. He's gonna beat Edge and Christian tonight. There isn't a damn thing you can do about it. People disgust me. Sicken me. Now you might be wondering what this thing is on my waist. Well, it's called gold. This is the ECF Women's Championship. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, Women's Championship? We don't have a women's division. Well, guess what? I'm bringing women to this company. I am bringing a women's division to ECF, and I am the first women's champion. I got off the phone with Mr. Laspiza, and I've learned that I will make my first defense at the Extreme Awards. And I'm going to prepare for that match, but I'm going to do what I do best, and I'm going to lead the greatest man that ever lived, Phil Bradshaw, to another victory. And then after that, you don't want to know what we're going to do after that. This title is mine. No one will take it from me, because I am the Hellacious Heartbreaker, the Hosky Eve. And I will represent the best women's division in Ka Wrestling, starting now. And I don't care what you people think. It's what's gonna happen. Steven Jones. You come out here, you run your mouth every week because you're butt buddies with Chris Simmons, right? Well, I don't care if you are. I mean, what has that done for you in your career? Sure, you've been world champion before, but who hasn't been world champion in this company? Oh wait, most people, because my main man, Phil Bradshaw, has held that belt for 6 years, and just because he dropped it doesn't mean he's not the damn best in the world anymore. Now, Mr. Laspiza, you can give me these unfair title matches at Money in the Bank. You can throw opponents that don't deserve this Intercontinental Championship at me. All I know is that I'm going to beat every single one of them, because they're not nothing. I proved at the beginning that I am the best in this company. I had an amazing match, and sure, I'll commend AJ for it. He brought me to limits I've never, ever had in my life. And unlike you, Mr. Laspiza, I'll take the time and I'll actually respect people that face me and give me good challenges. Because I like a good challenge. I may not like the person, but I'll actually say when I had a good match. You, blatant favoritism, blatant obvious wanting me to lose my championship. You want me out of the main event? You want me to be a mid-card jobber again? Well, it's not going to happen. Because I rose to the top like no one else. And I'm not going back down. Now me and my little hoe over there, Maurice, sure we've been doing it in the back, but who hasn't? But back onto the basics. Edge and Christian, tonight, you're gonna know why I am the best when I hit you with the fusion bomb. 1, 2, 3, it's done. And same for you, Stephen Jones. Oh ho 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 ho! Here comes the greatest tag team of all time. Edge and Christian. And I understand this is their first match on Death Row teaming as a team. Now remember, 2 weeks ago, Diego Montoya knocked out Christian with that double underhook powerbomb, and it knocked him on the shelf for 1 week. But now he's back, and he's looking for retribution with a big win tonight. I honestly think Christian should be that man in the Money in the Bank ladder match, but what you gonna do? Tonight, he's gonna beat Brad. And here we go with this great tag team match. And ladies and gentlemen, this is what Colin Wrestling is all about. Really, with that line again. How many times do you need to use that? Yeah, I think it's become a mandatory thing in Colin Wrestling, Mr. Insanio. And I know you're no big fan of Phil Bradshaw, but you seem to have a bit of respect for Jet Fusion. Why wouldn't I? I mean, he is, a superstar athlete, like you said. He backs it up. Phil Bradshaw is all talk. I have respect for Mr. Fusion. Well, what about Edge and Christian? Do you enjoy them? Well, growing up, you have to admire guys like Edge, guys like Christian. They revolutionized the division I'm currently dominating. But you know what? If they want a shot at our championship, I'd gladly give them a shot after I'm done with them fake Japanese people come Money in the Bank. Because I may not care for them, but I sure do respect them. And respect is one of the big things in this business. And Phil Bradshaw, he needs to earn my respect and not just say it. Well, I am actually going to agree with you there. And Christian, so far, he and Edge have dominated the most of this match as Phil Bradshaw's finally getting some offensive in there with a chop block. And a kick to the gut, and they're locking up. And Phil Bradshaw's got him now, as you all know. Looks like we're going to get another double team maneuver. And here comes Jet Fusion. Oh, and he drives his head right into the turnbuckle. Now Fusion. Oh my God, that's gotta hurt. And now he's got him in a full Nelson. Oh, and Edge breaks the hold, but Christian gets out of it as well. And that spinning heel kick there by Christian. And a big neck breaker. Man, this is some great action we've had here tonight, Jared. Oh, and that springboard splash has got to do a lot of damage to him. And here comes Edge. Now, what do you think? I mean, Money in the Bank. I know you're preparing for your match, and I think you know that you're going to steal the show. Of course, I always steal the show. Besides your match, what do you think is going to be the big match come this Sunday? Well, there are a lot. You got the Money in the Bank ladder match with this man, Edge, is going to be competing. Whoa, what a big electric chair drop. But you also got the Undisputed Championship match. You got the Intercontinental Championship match. You have that big Extreme Rules match. Triple H, Matthew X. I mean, you got so much more. It's going to be a great show. And if you don't watch it, then you're going to miss out. Big fist drop there by Jet Fusion. Shades of the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. And Edge. I thought he was going to go for something there, but he doesn't. And another spinning heel kick. And another big electric chair drop. Now, Ed, I'm surprised. He was in the main event of Death Row last week in that tables match against Phil Bradshaw, and I think that is why these two teams are fighting each other tonight. No, it's good to see Edge and Christian team up again. I mean, maybe Christian will finally get a win. I mean, he deserves it. I mean, episode 2, he should have beaten Diego Montoya. I mean, I'll agree. that light heavyweight battle royal, there was no chance he could have won that because he was eliminated fairly early. But he should have qualified for Money in the Bank at least. And now here comes Phil Bradshaw and a big kick in the corner to Christian. And they're locking up once more. And Phil Bradshaw's got Christian. And we thank you for joining us on Death Row tonight. I am Jared Extreme, joined here tonight for one night only by one half of the ECF Tag Team Champions, Insanio. And I'm going to say this has been a really good show tonight. And Christian there with that float over DDT. And another springboard splash. And he's dominating the match so far. And every time I say that, Phil Bradshaw gets some offense in. I think you gotta shut up. I think you're gonna jinx the match. Now Bradshaw, another neck breaker. Oh, God. He's got hurt. I've eaten a few from Phil Bradshaw before, and his neck breakers are just painful. And that, I don't know what happened there. But Christian, he's got kill switch. Come on, this is it. This has gotta be it. Come on. Ref, what are you doing? What are you doing? What the hell was that? Did they pay the referee off? Did they... Oh my, what just happened? Oh, Eve. He was messing with the match. It's not good. But Christian, with that big drop kick into the corner. And he's still working on Phil Bradshaw. And man, what an impressive showing by Christian and Edge tonight. No, I think if they win this match, they should be guaranteed a shot at that Tag Team Championship. Well, like I said, I'd have no problem giving these guys title matches. But first, I gotta get rid of them chaps. Phil Bradshaw, what's he going for? Oh, I thought he was gonna hit the final shot, but no, Christian reversed it. And Christian, oh, and he got him with that kick. And here comes Edge. Edge. Oh. I thought he was going to hit the spear, but no, and here comes Jet Fusion. Fusion needs a spear! 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 Holy crap! And what a spear by the Rated R Superstar. And now Fusion, you know, he no-sold that spear. I know I'm not supposed to be using that term, but it's kind of true. He did no-sold that. I mean, he should have been down. But he wasn't. And now Edge has Phil Bradshaw. Oh, what a move there by Edge. And I don't know what to call that. Oh, and he gets him. And, oh, is this going to be it? No, it's Eve. Like she said, her main priority right now, he's going to be saving these matches for Phil Bradshaw. And, oh, what a diving spear. And you know what? It was interesting. She called herself the first ever ECF Women's Champion. Does that mean we're going to have a new title here in ECF? That also sounds like a women's division. I'm intrigued. We'll learn more about this women's division, I bet, come Money in the Bank. But probably at Death Row Episode 5. I don't know. We got the Extreme Awards. We got Money in the Bank. We got a lot coming up. And I don't think you should miss it. And a big stunner there by Phil Bradshaw. Is this going to be it? He's signaling for the final shot. Is he going to hit it? Oh, what a final shot there to Christian. And I think that might be it. 1, 2, and Edge saves the match. Edge saves the match for ENC. And Christian now. Big side Russian leg sweep. Oh, I think he's going to the... Oh, what a springboard splash. Go to the top. Go to the top. And, no, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, and ENC wins by DQ. I don't know why it said Bradshaw and Fusion won by DQ. That was an easy win there. I'm here with Sean Kingsley and Sal Jones, and men, after your actions tonight, Are you a new team? Huh. Guess what, Trish? You're right. I am the Nightmare Sal Jones. And me and Sean Kingsley, we decided that, you know what, we're going to make names for ourselves, and we're going to be the newest team in ECF. Now, I know I lost to Jeff this week, but at Money in the Bank, if any of the Anticards tried to attack Steven Jones or Chris Simmons, we're going to defend him. Because we see ourselves as sort of a protection, and we're not going to let them down. Well, you see, Sean Kingsley was trained by Regal and Brian. And you know what? I'm sick of losing. So me and Sal Jones, my buddy here, we're going to do whatever it takes. And we're going to be the best damn tag team in ECF history. And that's a promise. Well, thank you for your time, and I can't wait to see more of this exciting team of Sal Jones and Sean Kingsley. Oh, and here comes the chairman, Mr. Lespiza. And, yeah, I'm really shocked at how Phil Bradshaw and Jet Fusion went about in that match. I mean, why did they get themselves disqualified? Was it to make a statement? If so, what statement? That's just a loss on the record books. I'll agree, I don't know what that was all about, but Edge and Christian got a win, and that's all that matters for me. And Mr. Lespiza's coming out now, and I honestly wonder what he's going to be saying. But you know what? Let's see what he's got to say. I'm excited to see. How's everybody doing tonight? We've had a great show so far, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Now, I got a lot of things to talk about right now, so bear with me for a second before we get to the main event. Now, I know last week I said something about a brand new ECF program called ECF Shock Zone. Now, this show, as I said, will be a bi-weekly show, and there will be one episode every 2 weeks if you don't know what bi-weekly means. The first episode will be the week after Money in the Bank. So you'll see Death Row episode 5, and then you'll see Shock Zone episode 1. We're going to plan on making this kind of like a B show. We're going to have the show mainly feature our mid-card division, but every main event, there'll be, a main eventer there to draw viewings. I plan on this show being 3 to 4 matches per episode, and then probably 40 minutes long. It's not going to be as long as Death Row, but it will still be kind of entertaining. Now also, I announced this on the ECF website the other day, but there is going to be a Extreme Awards ceremony at the end of this year. Now what that means, it's going to be a year-end awards ceremony. It's going to honor our wrestlers and our feuds and our matches in the Extreme Cobb Federation this year in 2012. Now there are going to be several categories that will have awards. These being Wrestler of the Year, Match of the Year, Feud of the Year, Tag Team of the Year, Most Underrated, Talker of the Year, Wrestler to Watch in 2013, and Moment of the Year. Each nomination will have 4 nominations per category. Now, I'm going to basically say that I want this to happen by the end of the year if I can get it out by then. If I can't, I'm aiming for January. But I will say this, the Extreme Awards ceremony will be the last thing in this company besides the upcoming CPV to utilize WWE 12. After that, new arena, new looks for every roster, new design, new everything. I'm going to get more people signed to this company. Maybe some Attitude Wrestlers. Maybe some guys from the IWC, YWC. I'm going to get more people in ECF. I'm going to make this one of the most exciting and extreme car federations there is in car wrestling. Now, Fusion. I know we've had a little back and forth recently. I hope you enjoyed your match tonight, because let me tell you, Steven Jones is going to open up a can of whoop ass on you at Money in the Bank. So be prepared. and Money in the Bank. The most exciting CPV we've ever had. We got a great match card for you. We got Phil Bradshaw versus The Undertaker, ECF Undisputed Championship, the rematch from the beginning. We have the exciting Money in the Bank ladder match, the main event of this show. The winner, of course, will receive a title shot for the ECF Undisputed Championship whenever they please. We got the retirement match of Jeff Hardy versus Chris Simmons, which, by the way, I'm going to make right now a 2 out of 3 falls match. And if wrong stable. If Michelle McCool or Diego Montoya or The Shadow try to intervene in this match, Jeff Hardy loses and Chris Simmons keeps his career. However, if he does lose, he must retire. And we'd lose, arguably, the greatest star to ever perform in ECF. Now, I don't want that to happen. I don't want it at all. We got Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg, the rematch from WrestleMania 20. Brock Lesnar is saying that he wants to end Bill Goldberg's career in ECF. Meanwhile, Goldberg's been on the shelf for 2 weeks due to that behind the back attack by Brock Lesnar and Jack Venom. We have the Intercontinental Championship match, Jet Fusion versus Steven Jones. The rematch of Triple H versus Matthew X, and the Tag Team Championship match, Insanio and Ben Castello versus Dan Thunder and Matt Miro. That sounds like a great card for you. And you know we're going to have promos by the other ECF superstars. We're going to have more. We might even have a few surprise matches. It's going to be a great show, and I hope you all tune in. And that's really all I got to say. I hope you enjoy the rest of the show, and I'll see you at Money in the Bank. And those were some great words by our owner and chairman, Mr. Lespiza. And we still got the main event. This has been a great episode of Death Row. And thank you, Jared, for giving me this opportunity. Well, I think you were the one that just barged in here and said you wanted to commentate. That's true, too. But yeah, let's get on with the main event. Brock Lesnar versus The Undertaker. Falls count anywhere. And here comes Brock Lesnar. And you know, you heard from Venom earlier tonight. Talking about both Lesnar and Aleki's matches. Money in the Bank, you know, Aleki's in that big Money in the Bank ladder match. And Lesnar, of course, is fighting Goldberg in the rematch from WrestleMania 20. Now, I know this for a fact. Brock Lesnar is actually one of the best to end Goldberg's career in the CM. He wants him to stay after the match. He wants to grab on. Why? Because he's tougher than Goldberg. He's just a better wrestler. I'd actually, I agree. I mean, Lesnar, he's accomplished much more. UFC champion, 3-time WWE champion. I think he was champion in New Japan Pro Wrestling for a while. Meanwhile, Goldberg, he just had that streak. But I do enjoy both men, and now here comes the undisputed champion of this company, The Undertaker. The man that took that belt and slid the son of a bitch to the Phil Bradshaw. God, I don't know who's win this match. It's like the battle of the titans. One, the dead man, the real champion. The other, the freak, former UFC champion, Brock Lesnar. It's going to be pretty good. With Jack Venom coming out for this Falls Count Anywhere match, I mean, I know that he's going to have some role in the finish of this match. And I don't think we've had a Falls Count Anywhere match in ECF so far, so let me explain the rules. No disqualifications, no countouts. You can be pinned or submitted anywhere in the ring, in the arena. match must end by pinfall or submission. You can see a lot going on in this match. I would not be surprised if Lesnar wins or if Taker wins. Gotta commend again on the other Jack. He's our world champion. He's a bona fide legend. He doesn't need to be competing at Death Row. He took the episode off because he was beaten down. He wasn't scheduled for the match. Since then, he's been on every show. I mean, Jet Fusion did beat him on episode 2. And that was one hell of a match, and that was one hell of an upset. Besides that, he's been damn near perfect. ECF so far. This match starts with Undertaker just getting Brock Lesnar into the corner and snake on his trademark vintage Taker. And now Taker trying to punch Lesnar, but I don't know what he's doing. Oh, and there goes Lesnar. Now he's finally getting the punches in. I wonder what he's going for here. Taker. Now Undertaker. Lesnar's got him now. Taker's got him now. And Taker with a big sidewalk slam. Oh my God! And a big belly to back suplex by the Undertaker. And like I said, this is like two titans fighting in the ring. You know which one's gonna do better. And Jack Venom throws Taker right back in the ring. And, yeah, I know you, Insanio. I mean, I don't know. Oh, my, what a big release German suplex there by Brock Lesnar. Could have dropped him on his head. Taker, big clothesline. And I know you with Jack Venom, Insanio. I know you're not fond of me. No, I'm not. You used to be my manager. He dumped me. And no one gets rid of me. It's obvious. Lots of steel chair shots there. Brock Lesnar. Taker's done now. Now, DDT on the concrete. And you know that's it would finish most men, but not Brock Lesnar. And now Lesnar's got him. Irish whips him into the barricade in a big headbutt. Ow. And now, big DDT by the Undertaker. And I think he's going for another object. And it looks like it. Or not, he's climbing the ring apron. He's getting back in the ring. Or no, he's not. Oh, and he punches Lesnar. And he's back in the ring now. Lesnar's got him now. Oh, he's got him in a submission hold. Is this going to be it? No. Taker escapes. Now the Undertaker gets out of the ring once more. The undisputed champion. And what do you think are his chances of winning against Phil Bradshaw at Money in the Bank this Sunday? I actually think they're pretty high. I mean, oh, what a suplex. They're pretty high because, like I said, Phil Bradshaw, he's mostly talk. But I don't know. And Lesnar reverses that tombstone and he gets him in a mic check. And now Lesnar, oh, and he tried to hit something, but Taker got him with another big DDT. Taker's got another steel chair now. 1, 2 chair shots. He punches him with that steel chair. And that's, no. He hits him with another steel chair shot. And now Taker. Big belly to back suplex. What's he going for here? He's taking that top off that announce table. And look at Jack Venom, that sly son of a bitch that he is. Oh, and he was trying to hit Venom with that steel chair, but oh, and he gets Lesnar instead with that wicked chair shot. It's gotta hurt. It's 3 in a row. 4. What's he? Oh, last ride. The last ride. Is this gonna be it? Is he gonna hit it? No, Jack Venom saves it for Brock Lesnar. What the hell? And a big elbow. And now Tombstone. This is it. No! Why is Jack Venom doing this? Why is he? Wait a minute. No. Why is Jack Venom? He's blocking everything. Now Taker, he's going for that last steel chair. And he hits Jack Venom with it. And that's gotta hurt him. And F5 time. This is it. No, wait a minute. What the? I don't think Venom meant to do that. Tombstone here. No, and Venom. Oh, DDT by the Undertaker. Another chair shot. It's 3 of them. Oh, it's 4. Taker now. Irish whip into the corner. And Irish whip into the other corner. He's working on him. Oh, he gets him. Wait a minute. Jack, what is Jack Venom doing? Oh, he's got him back in there. Guess he's given time for Lesnar to heal up. But Undertaker's right back outside the ring as he hits a diving attack. And Lesnar catches him. And he's got him by the back. And what is he going to hit? Oh, Taker. No, Irish whip into the barricade. And Brock Lesnar saves it. Jack Venom saves it. Michael Cole, shut up. And now here comes an F5. And that's got to be it. And he hit the steel steps there. He's got to be done. 1. No, wait a minute. What the? Venom attacked the referee. What the heck? He's trying to save the match. No, and Venom breaks up that pin. Cole, stop botching your commentary. You can shut up and say. This Irish whipping him into the announce table. Oh, what a slam there by the Undertaker. Taker now. They're right near us. If they break this announce table, we're gonna have to stand up. I know the show is almost over, but it's gonna suck. And Taker, last ride. Is he gonna hit it? And he hits the last ride. And Hell's Gate. He taps. Taker wins. The Undertaker beats Brock Lesnar in that vicious Falls Count Anywhere match. Jack Venom tried to save it for Brock Lesnar, but he didn't get the job done. Taker once again leads ECF with a victory. Oh boy, it's going to get huge momentum going into Money in the Bank. Once again, thank you, Jared, for letting me stay down. Commentating for the rest of the night. I gotta go concentrate on my match, but first, let's just see. We should watch him celebrate. Good win here by the. Wait a minute. That's Phil Bradshaw. Here he is. Phil Bradshaw with the. Oh! And he hits him with the lead pipe. What the hell? Why is he. And he's just taunting the Undertaker while he's down. And we gotta cut to a quick commercial break. Welcome back. And Phil Bradshaw's got the Taker stacked up on 2 tables outside the ring. And what is he going for here? This is uncalled for. He's not gonna. No, wait, no! Oh! And he hits him with 2 tables. And that's gonna be it. I'm Insanio, and that's Jared Extreme.